peace, love, enlightenment, elevation, gratitude. What's up, family? How y'all feeling today, man? Back with another one, back with a topic, quick topic for y'all real quick. It's the end of the month. It's February 28th. End of the month, end of Black History Month, so-called Black History Month. And I didn't do any videos regarding Black History Month until now. I wasn't going to do one until the other day. And the reason that me personally, I don't do any videos, that I don't want to do any videos regarding so-called Black History Month is because just the simple fact that the legacy, the lineage, and the greatness of our people is way too vast to condense it in 1 month. And I'm borderline a historian now myself. I love history. I love learning everything I can about history, especially about the history of the planet and my people, because my people is the history of the planet. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody else though, but you know what I'm saying? We talking about us right now. The spotlight is on us right now, and I think it's about time for that. But yeah, it's too vast. But what led me to want to talk about this topic is the foolishness of the school system, right? Because just past Friday, my daughter, past Thursday. But anyway, that don't matter. But anyway, they just had a Black History Month assembly at her school, right? So y'all know, I don't want her in the school system. I'm ready to get her up out of there. But she 11. I woke up kind of late. If I would have knew what I know now, she would have never even known what a public school is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm allowing her to be a young adult, you know what I'm saying, and have her experiences. You know what I'm saying? But I talk to her every day, and I let her know what's going on, how I feel about the school system. I really don't want her in there. And she agreed with a lot. She agreed with a lot of what I be saying, and she peep a lot of stuff that I be talking about on her own. So I'm doing the same thing that the media do. And I'm massaging these thoughts, into her brain so she can eventually catch on to stuff and pick up stuff on her own, which is what she does. But anyway, let me get to the point of this video. I'm gonna try not to make it too long. But I'm just tired of the same old stuff in these assemblies. It's a joke, right? Because they talk about the same old stuff. I mean, I'm in this assembly feeling like I'm in a Black History Month assembly that I used to watch, years ago when I was still in school, going to these assemblies. It was no different. Still playing James Brown songs, which my daughter she played the drums on that, which I was proud of that. She killed it on that. She was super confident, super cool, calm and collected, doing her part. But same old James Brown songs, the same old slave songs, down by the river, you know what I'm saying? And then they had a couple of moments of tributes, which I appreciate and respect, the moments of tributes, remembering those that we lost by police gun violence, right? By police violence. The same people that's supposed to be protecting us, we got these tributes that are them being killed by these people. And I'm sick of that, because again, it's about keeping our vibrations high. Children shouldn't, and if you're going to expose children to that, or these people that got killed by police, are you ready to explain the depths of that? Don't just say, oh, it's a messed up society and, the police got to do better. No, they need to understand the depths of what's really going on and why those murders is happening. That it's a racist organization that would, we talking about Black history, do we ever expose that? Because I didn't find out that the police were slave catchers until I was 28 or 27. And it blew my mind. I remember saying, like, so we was always, so it's not just a stereotype of Black people hate the police and you know what I'm saying? It's more than that. It's more than just a stereotype, because that's what I always kind of thought it was just a stereotype, like we just naturally don't get along. But it's a reason that we don't naturally get along. It's because we was never meant to. They was originally slave catchers. Why is this not talked about in Black History Month? If y'all going to expose and if y'all going to talk about the people that was killed by police, we need to talk about all of that. Let's get to the depths. Let's get to the roots. But see, that's the problem. I feel like nobody is really trying to solve the issues. We just kind of sweeping it under the rug and going about it with our daily lives. But we need to address the issue at the root. You see what I'm saying? Let's talk about how they used to be slave catchers. Let's talk about the racism and the injusticeness and how many Black men have going to jail innocently. This is a video just came out like last week of a man that just got released from prison that did like 20 years in jail, and they only giving this man $2 million. That is ridiculous, man. This man lost 20 years of his life. I don't know if he had kids or not, but if he did or didn't, it don't matter. If he did have kids, that's 20 years gone from his kids. If he didn't have kids, that's 20 years he could have been being a father. You feel me? For $2 million, as expensive as things is now, that's over with, and he can spend that in a day. Realistically, the man lost 20 years of his life. Do you know how much he got to start over? He got to go get a home. He got to get a car. Try to find a job. Enjoy himself a little bit from the 20 years. That $2 million, that $2 million gone just on the house and the car. By the time what the expensive the stuff is nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Average little house that ain't even worth no more than $100,000, you probably spending $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 on. You know? But my issue, what really drove me to want to make this video is, I'm sick of the same old stuff at these assemblies and the same old stuff that's being talked about in schools during these Black History Months, man. This is why it's important for us to wake up and realize that the school system is trash. Look at who gave us the public school system. Again, it goes back to we have to trace our roots. We have to get to the bottom of things, man. We can't keep sweeping our problems under the rug. We got to get to the nitty gritty of our problems and our issues if we want to really see change. Now they sitting up here, they having these tributes to our fallen brothers and sisters. They playing these same old songs, but what about a tribute to our ancestors? The Orishas, the gods and goddesses, the kings and queens, the great warriors, the great civilizations of America and all over the world that was burned down and never talked about. If these public schools want to honor our people so much, let's talk about how the Moors taught the people of European descent a lot of what they know. Why are we not having these conversations? Why is this all stuff that's not getting learned about until people was well out of school and into their adult years finding out some of this stuff? You know? And it will still be like that. We got a lot of teenagers that's woke. The same stuff I'm saying, they all on TikTok with it though. Dropping jewels, dropping knowledge. But that's because we got access to it now. I mean, it's easier access now, I should say. Our elders had access to this knowledge, but it was in books. It was much harder to get to. I will say that. But it's easier for us to get a hold to this knowledge, to this access now. That's why I say it's no excuse. Shout out to one of my big brothers, man. What's up, God? You already know who I'm talking about when I'm about to say this. He put this on my mind the other day. He say, look at the word ignorant. The main word in ignorant is ignore. Never thought about that. That's real talk though. So if you're ignoring what's really going on, you're being ignorant. That's facts. And that's what we doing far too much. We are ignoring what's really going on, what's really in our face. The knowledge is here. It's easy access to this knowledge now, man. So it ain't no excuse. You got people like me, a whole bunch of people like me, all on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Trying to spread the knowledge, trying our best to wake us up. But the thing that really ticked me off about this assembly is that, again, first of all, it's the same old stuff. Second of all, you're not giving the people, the audience, no new information at all when we have years and years and years of greatness that we can be talking about other than the same old stuff year after year. But then what really ticked me off was I look up to the side, and right along on the stage, a big giant picture of George Washington. A big giant picture of George Washington right on the side of the stage while these young kids is sitting up here performing these songs that's supposed to be honoring our ancestors. But the whole time we got the picture of this man that, again, took a blood oath to make sure that the children of the Moors, which is us, don't know who they are as a people, don't remember their greatness. So is that why we at these assemblies, or at that assembly, it's the same old information, nothing new, nothing to really expand the mind? My daughter, man, I'm giving her a little time. I'm not that type of guy to just snatch her away from something. I know that, she got her friends and stuff like that at school. But I've told her. So it's not like I'm hiding anything. You know what I'm saying? I told her straight up. I say, Mel, I'm giving you your time, but eventually I'm getting you up out of the school system. Because when you chase the roots of the school system, look who provided the school system for us. They have never done nothing to help us, man. It has always been for us to weaken us and for us to need them. That's just my opinion. Chosen ones, I already know. I already know y'all feeling me, but for the ones that hasn't been enlightened yet, you know what I'm saying? I know they gonna feel like I'm tripping, you know what I'm saying? By saying I want to take my baby out the school system. You're absolutely right, because how much do you remember from school? I'll wait. Probably not much. Because most people I talk to, in my experience, that I talk to, they don't remember crap from school as well as me either. A lot of children find school boring and unexciting, because it is. Because we're not talking about what we really need to be knowing, what can really get us in tune with ourselves and really get us to know who we are and our purposes to come on this planet. Our purpose is not to get a job one day and work until you die. That's not our purpose. But that's what the people that has been leading us has us believing. See, the school system is just all about getting these kids to fit into their program and go get a job one day and be a productive member of society. But how can you be a productive member of a society that was built on evil? Come on, man. Parents, why would you even want your children to be a productive member of a society that was built on evil? And I get it. I get it. You know, I get it. The past is the past. We gotta let it go, which we do. We gotta let it go. We gotta let the past go, because holding on to that anger, it's not good for your body. It's unhealthy for your body to hang on to anger and frustration, no matter what it be. So I understand that now, right? But at the same time, we have to remember what our ancestors went through. We have to remember the good fight that they fought. But see, that's what they don't teach us in school, because do you understand the DNA that would unlock in people, knowing that, like, oh, wait a minute, we was fighting back before we just gave up our rights and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was real warriors, man. Real warriors, blood, sweat, and tears, man, for real, that really fought hard for us not to be under their leadership, which is what we are under right now. I don't think a lot of people really understand or understand that. This is why I say it's kind of a slap in the face to our ancestors, the way that a lot of us is living right now, because a lot of us is just truly submissive to the system. Truly submissive to the system. Food for thought real quick. You got all these brothers and sisters that feel like they so independent, don't need nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's not true, because at the end of the day, the government take their government assistance from you. The government to say, we want you to go get an injection in your body. I don't care if you don't agree with it. I don't care if you want to heal naturally. We want everybody to get it. And if you don't get it, we're going to take your job from you. Like that happened with the nurses. They put their lives on the line to save and was there for all them people. But because they wanted to naturally keep their body natural, they was fired from their job. That goes to show you the appreciation of this country that we really have for our workers, right? But if they take the job, they take your government assistance and take your money. So if they trying to go digital, right? They trying to make everything all money on the car. So if you say no, next time they want to tell you to go get an injection, if you say no, they can cut off your bank accounts, like they did with the truckers that was protesting in Canada. Yeah, they cut off their cars. See what I'm saying? So don't say you independent. You know what I'm saying? None of us is. Because again, if they take away they grocery stores and cut off our money and take away our job, you're not gonna know how to live without them. And that's the whole point of all of this, is to be completely dependent on what they have laid out for us. But again, our ancestors knew how to live off the land independently. We knew how to build our own shelters. We knew how to get our own food. We knew how to heal ourselves. But this is what they cut us off from, so that we can be dependent on them. And if we dependent on them, they could control us. And that's what make them feel like they got the right to roll out laws that you don't even know they came up with. That's what make them feel like they got the right to be able to control you, and you never even met them. Don't know them, ain't. Cause all the people that we so-called vote for and elect, and everybody go and get in these long lines. I just seen it today. It's some voting going on. So all these long lines and all these different voting stations, all that ain't about nothing. Because at the end of the day, you can vote for somebody and, I vote for them to lead me. Them mascots, man, them puppets, man. Because at the end of the day, they gotta go talk to somebody and get permission about something that you might want to change. And then they gotta go talk to somebody. At the end of the day, it gotta go all the way upstairs to the people all the way at the top. Even the president. We vote for the president, but the president can't even just go make moves. He gotta go talk to some people. The Senate and all that craziness. Who are these people? Why do we? I don't get nothing in the mail. I ain't never heard nobody say nothing, ask me nothing about who to vote for the Senate. And them people behind the scenes that we don't see, that we don't know, but yet they get to tell us how to live our life. I don't understand that. Who gave them permission? Who granted them this access to be able to tell all us what to do, and we don't even know them. We ain't even met them. We don't know their background. We don't know what they do on the sides, on behind the scenes. I think we've seen enough corruption in the world for people that's supposed to be people that we look up to, that has evil intentions behind closed doors. Priests and popes, we hear about this all the time. Teachers, all type of police. It was just some people a couple weeks ago talking about how a bunch of investigations is going on. I think about some police in Los Angeles somewhere, how they was molesting kids and doing all this stuff. So it's not uncommon. It's not crazy to think that the people that's supposed to be leading us got some stuff going on behind the scenes. So we need to know what y'all doing. We need to know y'all in the first place. But man, we at 20 minutes, man. I want to try to keep this under 15 minutes, man. But it's hard to keep these videos short sometimes, man, because it's just too deep. It's too much that has to be revealed. It's too much that has to be unfolded. It's too much that has to be redone. Because I know I'm tired. I'm sick of what's going on. And a whole lot of other people sick of what's going on. You see it in people's faces. Go talk to anybody in your family right now, anybody, and just be like, man, it's crazy what's going on, man. When it's gonna get better? I bet you somebody gonna have something to say. It might not be deep into what they have to say, but they gonna have something to say, because we all know, we all tired, we all fed up. But if we all tired and we all fed up, then we gotta change who been leading us all this time. Who has been leading us to this point? We got to this point. How? By the people that led us here to this point. So I think it's time to change the leaders. Change the rules. I don't know, man. It's just my food for thought, family. It's just my food for thought, man. I'm about to go and wrap it up, though. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's time for new leadership. The school system is trash. They've been lied. The school system should have been questioned years ago. Once the truth has started unfolding and started coming out that they lied about Columbus and we got Christopher Columbus Day at school and all that crap, that should have been under investigation. Right? The same Black History Month is too vast to put it all in one month. That's why I'm not on that. It's Black History Day, year, life for me. It's Black History life for me. It's way too much to fit it in all in one month. We should be on that every day anyway. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. And more people are starting to wake up out of the religious psychosis. So the more of us that wake up out of that, and wake up out of the school system, and wake up out of the rest of the systems, the government system and all that been put in place for us to dumb us down and keep us needing them. So as long as we need them, they can control us. So time to take back the planet. Time to take back what's ours, man. I say. Love y'all. Till the next time, family.